All right. Ooh, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, we're already pretty late, so we're just going to start. I'm not going to sort of sit around for too long. We're just going to go. But I feel like we're going to have to restart this game because I don't reckon we've done it right. We'll try and see if we can do this scenario with the town that we've got, but I'm not confident. Hello, hello, hello. This haircut's really annoying me. There's always one little bit of hair that keeps like won't sit right. It's not long enough to go under the headphones. Good. Okay. I'm sure it'll come out at some point, but like it kind of already has. Okay. So let's just continue. Kind of got to remember where we are a little bit. I know that the winter is coming, which is, and I've been thinking about it over the last couple of days about where we're at, and I feel like I got way too complacent in the sort of mid game. I feel like this could have been done way better. But we're going to see if we can win this scenario with the city that we've built. We certainly weren't doing anywhere near enough. Like, there's no reason we shouldn't have like 3 workshops, right? So we're just going to build a bunch more. Hopefully that should speed up our research a little bit. Also, I reckon basically just as many of these as we can because we've got the people, so we may as well just build. So now we kind of want to upgrade these houses from the outside, right? No more engineers. Okay. Engineers out of workers in them. And we need to be researching heat, basically. Also, wow, yeah, we need to do the stereoscopic lens too at some point. And the other thing we need to do so yeah, okay. So most of this shit is covered by Steam hubs. we need to make sure it's well covered here. I can't believe we got away with that. I got away with it. And the sick are going down. We've got some food. Oh, that's right. We were checking. We probably need to be making more food than that, right? And we got the workers to do it too, so. Because we can basically make 630 food a day with that. There's that cookhouse and there's that cookhouse. Should be able to make we might need one more cookhouse, but we certainly need some more hunters. Just like maybe 2 more and another cookhouse. So once we got 40 steel. Oh, yeah. Some supplies will be recovered. That's good. People employed at this hothouse refused to work today and intend to spend the entire shift praying. Yeah, it's not ideal, but fine. So I wonder if that's massively over. Oh, no. Ah, it's the generator efficiency, right? Hundreds. Okay. I think we need to save up for that. 25. How do we know when the... How do we know when the winter's coming too? There doesn't seem to be like a countdown anywhere. Yeah, we should build 2. Coal thumpers. I feel like we're just gonna need a lot of coal. And they just cost wood. Which, yeah. I really just underdid what was required here.
Work is over for today. There's time for harvest and time for sleep.
Research at 73%. Although we've just added a shitload here. Once we get the next level of generator up, it's going to be a problem. An argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted a portion of the resources their facility produces so they can prepare for the storm. It came to blows, and though nobody was seriously injured, tensions are running high. Keep me updated. The sawmill is inoperable. Like we need maybe like farming tech. I think realistically we need to get this research done first.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Crowd of terrified people have stormed the stockpiles and started plundering our supplies. Managed to fight them off, but they demand wood for heating and to reinforce their homes. Probably not.
Go to work. Lord, be with us as we labor today.
Okay. We need a bit more coal, but that's pretty good. We need to 15 more steel. We want a 40 because we want I mean sure. Got one more hunter's hut, basically. I can see why they had these now, huh? Storage limit reached. Isn't that weird? Definitely isn't, right? Speaking of which, feel like we can stick some storage.
Work is over for today. There's time for harvest and time for sleep.
As much coal as possible. So 37, yeah, we're in a good place now, I think. Only 37 to use. And no homeless either. Perfect. Medical's staying just on top. Ah, right. Does this mean it's here now? Okay. This research at.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Ah, there it is there. Basically need
Starts in the name of God.
theme hubs anywhere that we're getting cold problems, essentially. Especially if they're going to keep the coal going. We built that one there, so that's going to get that one, but not these two. Okay. I don't know why these heaters are all turned off. Okay, how do we do this? I just couldn't believe their eyes, but the double, triple check their calculations say the strongest winds of storm will cause the temperature plummet beyond anything we've ever experienced before. Hunt will be impossible. The plants and the will freeze. Everyone left outside will perish. If we can't heat our homes properly, we will have to prepare. Okay. How long though? These definitely need to be. These definitely need to be heated. It looks like we probably want a resource depot for food. In fact, let's change to food now. I wonder if it's worth trying to do this. That's probably definitely worth doing.
Work is over for today. There's time for harvest and time for sleep.
I don't know why these are all doing nothing. Ah, close this time. Of course. So one will be food and one will be coal.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Howling gale bursts upon the city, and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows, trembling lips utter words of prayer. Okay. Which is not that much food. Oh yeah. The other thing we should do. Use all our cooldowns. Well done. Some food will be recovered. That's good. So what do you have to survive? Like 3 days? I mean, I don't understand this. What do you mean storage limit has reached? Right. Okay. I'm just an idiot. Got it. These people are all gonna be so cold. We have about a day of food. So, not a lot. Yeah, I don't have a lot of faith that we're going to pull this off. Although with all people collecting all of this, let's turn all of this off. But there's no one working in any of these. Don't suppose there's worth. There probably might be something worth here doing. That's not going to help us either. That's not going to help us. I guess we just have to do this and go for some better heating. Hopefully once we get back into work, all these people collecting coal will help it go up. Hydraulic roof supports our coal mines are failing. If the tunnels collapse, the lava was cut off. Sorry, volunteers. Oh, we must have run out of coal. How did it blow up? It certainly didn't overheat, right? How did it blow up? That's real. I want to see why that blew up. Like, surely it didn't run out of coal, right? That wouldn't cause it to blow up. Maybe we did let it overheat. Oh, he must have. Okay.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
Total, the heaters in the hothouse is off. Turn the heaters on the in the automaton factories off. Jesus, that was dumb. Okay, we do need them on. Alright, we're just making enough coal a day. But we've run out of food. Send more people. People are going to start and get hungry very soon.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
45 out people. Some of you may die. Oh, yeah, some supplies will be recovered. Sick. Okay. Ah, so none of this actually helps us with the generator. We don't care about scouts. I mean, that could be useful, right? That's probably pretty useful too. Thing is, I don't know, like, hmm? What was the other thing we thought was good? That will probably help us too. Yeah, the sickness is going to get bad. Three are hungry. We've got what? I'm assuming after this it stops. Because if that's going to be that cold for that long, that's pretty insane. And you see, run calculation the new data. The storm will pass in a couple of days, but the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread. I mean, there really isn't much we can do. Let's not have discontent rise any further than it is. Okay, so what we might do, immediately now research this one. So we've just got to get to here. Bill and their family gathering demand that we do something, anything to help them, but the number of frostbite cases keeps rising and mine are sick. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We have a book of laws we haven't used in like...
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
How do we do this? Ah, it needs to be operative. maybe once this gets done. Oh, that costs food ration. Shit, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, this is not good. We're so close, but I feel like we're not going to pull this off. Oh, advanced heaters, yes. Triage, yes. We sent that guy out like a month ago. Like days and days and days and days ago. Oh, we're so close. Let him stay home. Oof. Two days. I mean, that's doable.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
This is so dire. This is so dire. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know if I've done this yet, but I feel like this is it. That is so stressful. That is so stressful. I'm hot now. I'm literally hot. That's cool. Is this like, is this my actual town? Yeah, it is. This is cool. This is a cool little bit. Only one restart too. I feel like that's pretty good. Faith was abused. remember that when we wrecked those Londoners? Was it worth it? I mean, I hope so. Oh, that's it. It's just back to the main screen. Cool. Awesome. Fun. Good times. Uh, endless mode, Jesus. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I suppose you could start a new scenario. Yeah, pretty sure these last two are DLCs. Alright, I'm just going to go quickly. Go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. So we're just going to start a new scenario. I don't know whether we'll continue playing this afterwards, but we're going to start another one. So we're just going to work our way through these, I think. So we're just going to do the arcs. Brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we have been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. We have what it takes to keep the seedling ark safe. Okay. I think we've learnt a lot from our first 2 playthroughs. We've been chosen to safeguard the priceless treasure, the seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been... Hey, Hermetic Chemist, how you doing? What's going on? We've been deposited in a seedling ark to stop them from freezing, but it falls to us to build a city, protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just finished the first scenario. Just scraped through by the barest of margins. Second playthrough. So we're still learning this game. I'm still learning this game. But managed to get the first scenario done, which is nice. Wasn't pretty, but it was done. The only way to do this is with automatons. Great. Ensure the green earth is reborn even if we aren't there to witness it. Oh, me too. I just picked it up today and have been trying to beat the story. Yeah, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. My first restart was like... I learned a lot from my first restart. And the second one, I got all the way to the... Well, I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for you, but... Have you gotten to the end of it yet? It was rough. Okay, so let's get to work. So this is the first scenario after the main story. I just got to where we discovered Windhome Fell or whatever it was called. Yeah, it's funny. My first playthrough, I got just past that. So I'd just unlocked Faith, which happened just after Windhome. I just got that first automaton from the bridge. And it was bad. It was real bad. I made a lot of mistakes to begin with. But I think well, like a lot of these games, right? Like, as opposed to a lot of other city builders, if you make mistakes, you could just sort of fix it later. Whereas if you make mistakes earlier in this game, like, it spirals out of control really quickly. It is a struggle. All right, we've reached the generator site and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling arcs. We were supposed to deploy automatons to make sure the city can run itself. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, Hermetic Chemist. No matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. Okay. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. Alright. We must ensure that the seedling arcs don't freeze. All the seedlings and many of the tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. If the temperature in any of the seedling arcs fall below chilly for too long, its precious contents will be irreversibly damaged. Okay. I'm assuming... Okay. So we need to build houses. These are all arcs. Wow, look at the space. Look at these trees. This is interesting. Okay. So I'm assuming this automaton has nothing to do for now, right? So we might... What's our consumption? 0. We need coal first. Coal pile. That's you, my friend. And everyone else is on wood. And there's our steel. It's all wood. Okay, that's fine. Coal pile, wood, coal. Coal, and there's coal deposits out here. Okay. And that's it. Alright. Start. You're on wood, and wood. So I think the first thing we should build is a cookhouse. The sooner we can turn this into 180, the better. I wonder what we have to do specifically to keep these above chili. These are quite far out, so do we, I don't know, maybe we need to build steam hubs out here at a certain point. I think given, normally this is where we build the houses, right? We might build the houses a little bit skewed this way this time. And we definitely need a workshop too. One thing we've learned, you can always use more workshops. So we might actually take, they're all engineers. Look at that. We might take some of you off to make sure we're building. Okay. People are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're falling ill from sleeping out. Yeah, I know. 22 people. We can do that. We learned our lesson from promising to do everybody first. 3. Alright, so overnight building will be pretty good too. We need to make sure we're turning, because like, let's not have them eat raw food because that's just wasteful. Let's have us... So I'm assuming this is all the same technology, right? We need 5 steam. Oh no, just 10 to research. Perfect. We might have 5 people. We just make sure we've got enough steel to build the beacon. Cool. Now, where are we at? Oh yeah, we're making more than enough. Yeah, the automaton's doing a really good job just at coal. So everyone else can do everything else. The automaton can look after steel for now. And the next thing we need to do is get... I haven't explained how food works here. I'm assuming we find food with the beacon. Taking a lot from wood already, but that's fine because we can't have getting sick. And then once we have 35, we can take them off steel too. Shouldn't take them long to get 5. Yeah, it should take 5 hours. More or less. Okay. take you off. Back on wood. That's going to last 4 days. Okay. So we basically, essentially what I understand is we've got 4 days to get this up. Because there's no way to get food otherwise. Oh, unless we have to get hot houses up. Interesting. I mean, that does make sense, right? Yeah, look, all the hunter technology's gone. So we have to rely on hot houses. So that'll be our next upgrade. Okay. That's 50 wood. Which we should have plenty for. So we can take all of you out because you're not making any food for a bit. We want a beacon. You can also just go up here somewhere. That has got a street. That's great. And you're doing drawing boards. We're out of steel. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but like, it'll do for now. How do we have 15? Ah, right. Okay. We probably should build the houses for the rest of the people. I don't really want to build here. Really. Actually, no, we learnt that we can build inside these. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Because that's still livable, right? Yeah. Probably won't be by that point. But... There's actually not a lot of wood in these wooden crates, huh? Oh, there's a decent amount back there. I think we need a team of 5 and 40 wood for this, right? Nice. No, unfortunately, we have to use engineers for this, but Captain, with a beacon operation, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but we'd better keep an eye on it and make sure we set up the infrastructure needed to heat the arcs before it hits. I agree. Our technology is 37. And no one's homeless. Everyone's heated. We've got some food. But yeah, that food should last long enough before we get the grow house, right? How do we... I kind of just wish I knew what we had to do here. I assume these we find because they're close enough, right? Like, if this drops 2 levels... I'm assuming they're going to tell us, right? We're still in the, like, tutorial section of this scenario. Ah, I was like, why is it automaton doing nothing? That coal ran out. That's fine. And they're about to reach these supplies, which I assume has some food in it. 15 cores. Steel. Pretty useful. Broken automaton. Let's go here. Alright, we got the research. Yes, we need to immediately do not enough steel. Jesus. Okay. Let's have like 15 of you on steel. And wood. I think we will probably only need one hothouse for a while. In the meantime, maybe steam hubs? I'm assuming we're just going to need to build steam hubs out here to keep these heated. Probably a bad assumption, but I really don't know how else we'd heat these.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
The automaton was left where it broke down. Thankfully, we've managed to dig it out and fix it. We can now send this fully up. Oh, sweet. Free automaton. Yeah, right? I'll take that. I mean, not that we got that much to use it in, but... Yay, indeed. So we're getting a little low on food. I'm assuming this won't make... I wonder if it's like... One, as long as one arcs... Nah, surely that can't be that easy. No. I feel like we're probably going to have to restart this once we understand what's actually happening here.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
At least chili, all the seeds. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and assume we're going to need steam hubs before this point. Because we're currently at chili, right?
The work shift starts.
We can probably handle... Yeah, we just got to keep them... maybe the generator wouldn't reach that far, right? I guess we can test it. We turn this on. Will this go from chilly to livable or not? Doesn't help. Okay. Steam hub researched. Ah, so we've got enough steel now. We need to do hothouses. Seeing as they are all we've got. Yeah, because once this automaton gets here, it can basically just get the wood for us, and the engineers can start doing actual engineer shit. Oh, we probably should have been doing this too. What is really good? I feel like radical treatment is usually pretty good. I don't really know we need emergency shift yet, but... No one's died. You probably don't need to use this until someone dies, so we probably don't need that. I think let's just go emergency shift. I doubt we'll need to use this, but just in case, I suppose.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
There is technology to acquire. Sick. Alright, we rappel down into the crevasse, listening to the ominous sounds of ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we find the document safe and retrieve the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. There is getting worse by the minute, and we need automatons to secure the city and the seedling arcs before the storm hits. 3 steam cores too. Sick. Alright. Bring it home. Bring it home. Now we can start setting up the automated infrastructure to keep the seedling arcs at a safe temperature. Bring back the plans, set up a factory, and increase the number of automatons to 3. Okay, so it's not steam hubs we thought, it's just the way that the scenario is built. Got it. Yeah, right. Yeah, right? Like, at least we haven't completely screwed this up and it's going to require a restart. I mean, first off, we have one. One's on the way, so we just need to build one. As the temperature will drop, our seedling arcs will be in danger. We have to keep them warm with heaters or... Okay. I guess I'm assuming we can't do all of this in 3 days. Yeah, right? I'm so confused. Because what we don't want to do, right, is we don't want to build 4 steam hubs, which is 80 steel. That's a lot of steel. And most importantly, each one is 3 coal per hour. So that's 24, 48, 72 times 4 maths is 144, 288 coal. So unless we have the 2 automatons just collecting coal the entire... I mean, I suppose we could. And then we just turn them off. Okay. All right. So let's just assume this doesn't cover this period, right? So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get 80 coal before this happens. So we need... everyone who's not in medicine or research to be collecting coal. Oh, they're all just doing collecting steel. They're all just doing nothing. Okay, that works. We've got... okay, so we've got 105 steel. We'll have just enough to build the steam hubs. That's assuming that's what I'm supposed to do. Build these ones first, I suppose. And unfortunately, I think this cookhouse... oh no, it doesn't cost... oh, it doesn't cost steel. Perfect. Alright, so we can just build 2 of these. And our food problems won't be a problem. That's not what we wanted. I should learn the hotkeys for this game. B is build. Got it. Tech. Steam hub. So every 20 we get. Automaton on one of the coals. Jeez, I hope this coal... Surely it'll last us that long, right? And everyone's on steel here. And I guess... Ah, yes. We've built cookhouses now, so... Yes, let's build this around the steam hub too. Okay, so that solves our steel problem. I wonder if you genuinely are supposed to have built this factory. Like, are you just supposed to... Nah, there's no... Maybe it's just because I've done it wrong. Maybe you are literally supposed to rush this beacon as fast as humanly possible. Because we didn't dilly-dally, right? We did kind of build this as fast as we could, but we could have built it faster, I suppose. And so we're just having to make up with it for steam hubs. But like, we definitely should be able to build it by this one, right? And let's go straight for bunkhouses. The factory, it's already researched too. That's really good. I think maybe bunkhouses or just heaters to make sure all our medical is working during the cold. Yeah, I think medical. Okay, and we can build our last steam hubs too. That's good. I suppose it helps that this will double as like... When we build shit here, it'll be heated, right? So eventually we're going to get this generator, at least you'd think, to this level of heating. So we should probably try and build this in a place where in the future it's not going to overlap with the generator. I mean, we didn't do this one very well. We also, yeah, wow. But these two we should probably try and build almost as far away as possible, because we should get to like at least level... I mean, I don't know what this scenario looks like at all, but we should get to at least level 3, which would be like the inside ring. So we can basically kind of build it as far away as possible. And it doesn't look like we can build here either, right? I would assume this red outline means we can't build here, so there's no point putting heat over that either. Man, we shouldn't have built this one here. We should have built it like here. Oh, you learn. You live and you learn, right? Just use one of... Yeah, I know. I mean, what are they going to do? Starve? I know. Oh, shit, yeah. So you will be on... Assuming we don't run out of coal, right? I think maybe next we should do the coal thumper, because that just costs wood. We can always just throw an automaton in there. Let's have you go. I mean, the closer the better, right? 20 hours, 1 day, 2 days. Yeah. Because we're about to go through our... I'm assuming the early is going to be harder, so we're going to go through some dire straits. So let's see if we can get something back before we get in trouble. So an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. So they may be the pinnacle of our technology, but we learned how to make them. Ah, this is the guy that breaks one. Okay. So can we get away with not? So they end up with like 10% better efficiency at the end of this. Costs us a steam core. But we get better efficiency. So can we get away with this cold period without the automaton? I mean, I guess we could put people into the coal instead. Ah, and then he doesn't need the automaton yet. Okay, good. He doesn't need it yet. All right, let's do that. We can always just abandon it if it gets too bad. That's why they love Minecraft. I sent him in. Yeah, exactly. Children love. Actually, isn't there a children's book of law? It's not here at all. Oh, that's right, because it's just the scenarios all engineers. I was like, I remember building the children's house, but it's just not there. I was like, I knew there was a better law to be signing early in the game. Okay, that's fine. I think given the cold coming up, let's do radical treatment. I always forget about the Book of Laws too. I always let it be way too idle, and it's really not good. But yeah. Fuck them kids, I guess. Yeah, they do. I think so. I think, yeah, they do seem very interesting. All right, so we just need our last... Okay, that's being built. Heat researched, so... Actually, we definitely don't need that much, right? We can only produce 30 a day, which means it only makes 60 raw food a day. Which I think is like one person. Maybe it's two.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Mm. Okay. But we're all built. And we got a decent build-up of coal. Actually, we can probably turn these off for like a couple of hours, right? And then turn them back on right before it happens. Because we need to be building up coal. And... Where are all our people? You can probably come off deal. Actually, no. Because he didn't ask for one. I'm like trying to you do the contingency plans when that didn't actually end up happening. So you can all just get wood. I feel like we need to research thumpers. Because this coal is about to run out and it's a bit much to do coal mining. I suppose we could just go straight to that. But this only costs wood. Yeah, let's do that. I made the mistake of my other playthrough of just skipping straight over them, not really understanding what... I mean, I understood what they did, but like I feel like I definitely didn't utilize them properly, so... I feel like probably build another hothouse. The last thing we want to do is run out of food. 80. So we make 30 a day, which can make 60 food rations a day. I can't believe there's not an easy way to work this out. I mean, not that this is incredibly difficult maths, right? This is pretty easy. So that, yeah, that's 60. So that's enough. But this will make another 30, which makes 120. So I think we need to make this... one more person. That will change that to 120. In fact, I think... let's build this up. And we need to keep a very good eye on this. I'm assuming that's going to be just after 6. Okay. Let's turn these on. We've got our automatons. Oh, so the two of them together are actually making more than enough. That's great.
Wrap up well. Frost is here.
And we're on Chile. Right? Oh, we could have just built heaters. I didn't realize these had heaters in them. That would have been way easier. Oh. It's done now.
Work time. Get moving.
Okay, so the other thing we need to check is, now that we're doing this... okay, so we only eat 40 a day, so we're making more than enough. That's great. We probably didn't need... because at full capacity, these are going to make 120 a day. So we probably didn't need this second one. That's fine. And we're researching coal thumpers for when this runs out. Because we could have gone straight to the coal mines, but I feel like these are going to run out too fast. Due to frostbite, that will keep happening if people have to work in such cold. Oh, lucky. I wish there was some notification to tell you that your book of laws were like ready to use again. I mean, it's my own fault for just not looking, but I think Care House is always just really good. I'll have to build it.
Hear me. Hear me. New law in the city.
Oh shit, we also need to build this factory. Shit. Let's build it out the back here somewhere. It'll just fit in there. Yeah. We need to build a care home. Which also can just be out the back somewhere. For the invalids. It's got to be heated though, otherwise it will be inoperable, which is really not good. Yeah, that seems good. Engineer working on automaton project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton. Shit. So basically, by the time we get the automaton back and lose his steam core, we'll already be back. So we just need people to do the coal for now. Although we might also not run out. Yeah. Give it to him. So we need to take engineers from wood. And you need to go in here. Who else can we steal? Yeah, we're making way too much food, so we can steal you. We can put you back in once it's Come on. Cold Thumper researched. I'm assuming. So the only reason we'd want this right now that we've pretty much picked up everything is that it unlocks the things underneath it. Because I would say that would be really good for automatons picking up from the coal piles we're going to generate from the thumpers, but I don't think... I'm going to go ahead and assume people doesn't cover automaton. Sucks a bit. And we're almost... Where are we on? Got a little bit of wood left. A little bit of steel left. So we need to start thinking about contingency plans for that. So maybe we should do both of these researches now. This cave could collapse any moment. It's no wonder it hasn't been turned into a permanent shelter. Take what we can and leave before we're trapped here or else. Oh, yeah, sweet. Cool. And you may as well come back, I suppose. I need to check. I've got to go to dinner soon, so I've got to check what's going on here. So, what's up? So this is the automaton's being used, right? Actually, even with the people not doing the coal, I reckon probably should have enough. Oh, yay. Awesome. Good on your care house. We probably have enough. Yeah, because this is over by 20 a day. So yeah, we're gonna... It's gonna take us like 16 days to run a deficit. So I think... I mean, once we take it out, obviously they won't be that good, but like we're about to hit this anyway, so let's put our 5 in here. Let's build our 1. So we have 100 steel, we have 100 wood, we have 50 coal. Should happen as soon as we get into the shift. Extra food too. Alright, we're full of wood. That's never good. So what we're going to learn from our previous game, in which we didn't build any more than 1 workshop until right at the end. So we're going to undo that mistake and start increasing our workshops. Especially when we've got way too much wood. We can always just be building more stuff. I think we unlocked bunkhouses too, right? No. We thought about it. We thought about it. We probably need more medical tents. I mean, it's not. That's probably not going to be operable when right now, but we're about to get our shit back, so that's fine. Should be operable soon. Yeah, see, it's not going to work, but in half a day it will work. Isn't that nice? And we should get our automaton back soon, so we'll get these 8 people back. Hope we get more people soon too, because this is going to be... I wonder if we just have to literally survive off automatons. That would be a cool scenario. And you just have to live off your 47 engineers the whole time. 45 engineers. Especially because you get the factory so early, you can get prosthetics for your amputees. What we might do is take some of you out. Won't max us out yet because we're kind of doing okay. But we will take you all out and put you into research. And you are making this. Cool, we're about to find out whether this is a legitimate thing we're supposed to be doing. We're going to build the first sawmill out here. I mean, that's going to ruin some resources, right? But it's better than us having to build... I suppose we could just build a second one. We do get most of the resources back. Also, now that it is not cold, we can turn all of these off. So they're just chilly now. Eesh. But it's better than using all that coal. Alright, Autonomous City. The automatons are performing admirably. Now we have to make enough of them to automate all the critical operations in the city before the storm hits. It's the only way to ensure that the seedling arcs will be supported before the storm. Right, okay. So basically you have 45 engineers and most of them probably going to be in research and everything else should be automatons. Got it. So we really should have skipped the coal thumper, is what I'm hearing. We need to get a steel works up, because we're going to need a lot of steel to be making these thumpers. I mean, making these automatons. Employ at least 2 automatons in the coal industry. Ah, right, I see. Okay. Sweet. Automaton sent his report. He broke the automaton he borrowed. Now he wants a steam core. The damage hasn't been for nothing. We can fix a broken machine. Okay, yeah. So we get our automaton back. We lose a steam core, but we get... it's only 5%. That's still better than nothing. So we basically just need to be getting to a point where we can just be pumping out automatons to do all the work. Okay. Pity they don't build anything. Oh. Okay. That was a lie. I can do the food too. Awesome. Okay, so without all the... Yeah, that's not good. So without all the steam hubs on, yeah, just having one doing it is fine. So realistically, what we should be doing is this will keep us up for the moment. But we should be getting the coal mining done as soon as we can. Okay, so we've got about 40 minutes. So we can get a decent way in 40 minutes. Yeah, we'll definitely need steel. 86, that's all right. Judging by the equipment, it looks like this mine was constructed before the Great Winter, possibly by the first prospectors to explore the area. General disarray inside the building suggests they were abandoned abruptly, presumably due to some sort of earthquake. Many valuable resources have been left behind. Yeah, so we kind of need that 86 now, so we won't bring it back. It's a bit dumb to go out and back, but we need that steel. Okay, so an automaton can both get the coal out and then mine the coal. Got it. How much does the steelworks cost? Oh, that's just wood too. That is perfect. So the 86 is coming back. We can build another automaton with. We've got to try and get our coal situation under control before this comes. I guess that's what we're doing next. We don't have 10 steel. Okay. Okay, so we don't... Let's maybe take you off that. You want that last bit of steel. We've run out of steam cores. We know there are some industrial ruins to the north and south. We might find some more steam cores there. But I haven't run out of steam cores, but okay. I guess we're going there next. Once they get here with our steel, we'll build another automaton. Oh, that's right. And you can put the air. All right. Okay. Yep. Put them in the medicine industry, which is perfect. We need coal mining. Takes a steam core, but alright, so you're back. Build another automaton.
Workday ends. It's off time.
It works out 25 wood. Okay. I guess that's your job. And there's almost no coal left. Okay. Actually, no, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So we'll have one digging it up and one collecting it until we can get the mine up. Waiting. So you need to be going to get these. Steam cores. Uh-oh. Okay. All right, all right, all right, all right. I wonder, actually, yeah, this is a good opportunity. Let's have a look at our consumption. So turning the heaters on uses 1 coal an hour. But the steam hubs use 3 coal an hour. So what we might do is we'll turn this one on because it's got to keep this stuff warm. Let's turn the heater on for this one. Heater on for that one. The heater on for that one. Chilly. Perfect. Awesome. So if it gets, it's obviously going to get way, like when that happens, we'll have to have the steam hubs on, but we should be a lot more stable by that point. And we're not going to immediately run out of coal. Probably take you out. Have you collect?
Move! Time to get to work.
Actually, no. If I take you out, are you just gonna build? Hopefully, you'll just build things, right? We need you to be building this. Automaton in the steel works. Or Book of Laws too. Keep forgetting prosthetics. Yeah, we can get what the couple of engineers that are already amputees.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
So we need to use this steam core because this is not going to work forever, right? Coal mine. It's 10 steel. Of course. And eventually the 2 of these, right, can just work on this. We don't have the steam cores for it for now. This is a bit of a juggling act to get for now, right? Certainly until we get more steam cores as well.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Time off to dig through the snow and build shit. Okay. Well, if we're not going to get any more people, we may as well... It's going to be pretty easy to replace all of these pretty quickly. Oh, that's pretty cool. Although, maybe we'll keep that until we have like a decent surplus of automatons. We don't have the coal to be doing these just yet, but I think they're on the medium range timeline, like the medium time horizon. That's on the long-term time horizon. All of this is like useful if we want it. I feel like this is just a good one. Oh, we only have 2. Because again, if the people aren't going to go up once we've got 2 and we keep them well staffed. Shouldn't be a problem. This is a cool scenario. I like this. Having automatons do everything. It's interesting. Alright, so the one that's doing this, that's getting the coal out, let's have you just do that coal. Let's have you clear this up. I wonder if this gets it faster than this. There. Getting food. 2 medical tents. 3 are cooking. I feel like maybe we can reduce this until this number gets like over, because you know, like till these come back with some steam cores, in which I think we'll just do another coal, and then the 2 doing steam cores will be like good for a while, I think. We just got to make sure. Oh, there are no amputees yet. Pretty good. Ooh. Let's turn that off. We kind of just need to go back to... We might keep that on, because all of this stuff being warm is pretty important. And these being warm don't matter at all.
Work time. Get moving.
Yeah, so as long as this stays at a relatively decent level. Ton has entangled itself hopelessly and it's a sign. We can't free it without at least partially dismantling one or the other, and that means shutting down either the automaton or the building. I kind of wish I could see how much we had. So if we shut down the steelworks, I'm assuming we can use the automaton somewhere else, right? Or you could shut down the automaton and put people. People are the finite resource here. Let's shut down the steelworks. Let's have... Ah. Are you now free? Ah, so it didn't matter what I chose? Okay. Narrow path we were investigating led into a large, flat landscape. The snowy plains we have discovered seem promising. We already observed a dozen places. Okay. Guess it was a bit too much to hope that we'd immediately find some steam cores, but okay. There's an incident. An automaton stepped on a man, crushing his leg and crippling him for life. People argue that automatons should... Ah, we can afford it. Automatons will remain a threat. Yep. Terminators. Because if this whole scenario is about using automatons, a 10% drop is not good for us. Not good. I think maybe... we should just do this one for now. Because we can't build more coal and we can't build more automatons. We should kind of just get ready for it. We can build one prosthetic. Mm-hmm. How long are you inoperable for? It was only 12 hours, right? Gotta keep an eye on this too.
Workday ends. It's time off.
20 steel. Of course we need 20 steel. All right, well, if you're not needed for coal, let's have you go on to the wood. Actually, you know what? No. Let's have you go on the food. And then we can take these people off. And you can go back to coal after that. Resource depot. Doesn't really matter where we put this, right? It can go bloody anywhere.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
So we don't need the steam hubs just yet. We will need it for this period, but for now, let's just turn our heaters on. Yeah, that's going to be a rough day. We're about to get a scout.
Work time. Get back to work.
Search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Why do I feel like South Pass was the right way to go? Stone Ship seems like a red herring. Because Stone Ship... in the first scenario, Stone Ship was useless. Not useless, but like, it was just a crappy ship. I feel like that's there to confuse you, so let's do that. Let's call this bluff. I thought we made a prosthesis. I guess there are no, but right. I think we had one originally, and then that guy got trampled by an automaton. So we'll make one more. Okay. And I reckon with this guy in here making food, like, yeah, we're making more than enough. We want you on coal. Letter of thanks, sir. An engineer is here to see you. Here's a letter. He has a letter to you from his team. Okay, that does make sense. My workers asked me to deliver this. They're plain people. It's a bit rough. It reads like bad poetry, but here's the gist of it. They want to thank you, sir. You're welcome. Sight of this automaton working tirelessly in the inhuman cold, where previously they toiled and suffered, is something worth living for. Right? I wonder if that's worth it. I reckon if improved heaters will keep the others like during the like double layer. I think that might be worth investing in. Although we do just need more steam, like steel all the time. Yeah. And pretty soon we should try and add a third. Third workshop too. Oh, I was about to say. I thought yeah, we did. Good. Awesome. So we can take you out of there and put you on the coal. You're back making steel again. Cool. Some of our people are concerned about the low temperature in their homes. They quite sensibly point out that it's easy to fall ill when cold and ask you to address the problem. Okay. I mean, there aren't that many homes, right? Like, I wonder if I overdrive the generator, whether this will do this. This one definitely should be here too. Like, in fact, let's do that. There's no reason that should be out in the cold. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, so if we overdrive this, we'll move these people into here. That shouldn't be a problem. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to... Dear God. Please help me. Alright, well I called its buff and it basically flipped me the bird. Steam Lorry and Snowbound Dreadnought both sound very promising. Let's go to this one. Yeah, that looks angry. Alright, so you're moved in. We're getting rid of you. So we just got to have this on overdrive for 2 days, just in time. So I wonder if on overdrive, that'll be too long. Well, we've got to win this anyway, so we might as well just leave it on. 1 day, 22 hours. That will be pretty close, actually. Where can we take from? We've got lots of wood. Ah, we've got one available. Have an automaton on that. Just have one dude collecting. Like what? Actually, no. You can go in here. Actually, you guys don't need to be in there at all. You guys can collect wood for now. Because we kind of just need to be stockpiling coal.
Work time. Get moving.
And that is overdriving. That is heating up really quickly. We might have to turn this off. How long is this going to take to do? Oh yeah, steam cores. Shit yeah. Alright, this land dreadnought wasn't designed for this kind of weather. Presumably, it was part of one of the prospecting expeditions of the Great Winter. We found some priceless resources. 3 steam cores. Sick. Should we try and get that back? 1 day, 4 hours. Nah, I won't get back in time. Let's see if we can get some more shit while we're here. Let's turn that off. So we're going to need it for this. That's not that bad. It's better than everyone freezing to death in this period, so... Are you going to finish? Are you going to finish? Awesome. What does this cost us? I reckon we have the resources to upgrade all of these. You know what? When was the last aura save? 32. 3 minutes ago. I'm not going to do that. That was dumb. Because once we build these houses, we can turn this overdrive off. What do we do? We... Oh, there's just one available. Okay. So we put the automaton on here. And with the 6 people, we put 5 in there. Took them all out. And we put them all on wood.
The work shift starts.
In this literal second. Bunkhouses. This should get done right before the end of the shift because it did last time. That's fun. What? Ah, because it kicks them out of the house. Okay. Okay. I got it. I mean, I'm not normally a save scummer, but like this just seems really dumb. Automaton in. Workers in. Workers out. Workers on wood. So we're just going to have to build a bunkhouse here and then replace, right? Because then there's enough room for the people to be kicked out of their house. That seems real dumb, but whatever.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
So they're back. I know. That's just this one. Take resources. Anyway. Which means it's going to take twice as long to build these houses, right? Because we're going to have to slowly move through them, but in fact, we might not have enough time to build them. Let's pull all of these people out. All of these people out. In fact, let's pull them all. Because you need to build these houses before this goes kaboom.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
I'm not going to get away with this, am I? Frustrating. Alright, well, we might as well do them all now. Get rid of you. Put you all back on. We're just going to take the hit. Is I mean, that's probably worth it, right? Probably more scouts, hey. Actually. Yeah. Yeah. We can always just undo the scouts, right? Right, so you're not homeless anymore. Good. We need to put 2 people back in there. We'll be back with steam cores soon. The generators were built thanks to steam lorries like this and their ability to haul cargo over the frozen landscape. It's a shame it can't be repaired. 3 more steam cores. Awesome. Alright, I think that's a big haul. Yeah, 6 steam cores. Let's go home. That should do us for steam cores for a little while too, which is really helpful.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Okay, so getting our steam hubs on. Get our heaters on. Yeah. That's still very cold. I don't... You know what we forgot to do? This one.
Move! Time to get to work.
I reckon this will fix it. And it's got a little... We should just... Or not just make it. We should make it pretty easily. Chilly, chilly, chill. Okay, thank God. Ooh, crisis averted. All right. So what were we researching? I think we're doing more scouts. One of our people has art to undergo amputation, working in the freezing. Yeah. I thought we did that. Let's take you out of there. We can't have people getting sick, so we're just going to have to overdrive. That's still not enough. Ah, we need to turn the heaters on. Okay. You'll just have to suck it up for like half a day.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Okay. Hopefully the overdrive will be back down by this point. Cool. No bueno. Be back on the... Cole's holding pretty strong too.
Move! Time to get to work.
Turn... We might keep that one on. Turn the heaters off. Ones around it. Scouts reached. Okay. By using a new lighter sled, scouts will move 50% faster. Shit, yeah. That's awesome. Because the scouts are how we get steam cores in this. And the steam cores are how we build automatons, so... So we've noticed something in the distance, a small black dot and the white desert moving slowly towards it. It's possible it might be a survivor. It'd be nice to get some more engineers. Ah, right. Did it just get colder again? How is that possible? Guess we'll turn the heaters on because they are cheaper. Steam pumps. Someone has left a note at the care house. It reads, "Thank you. With all the work we have to do, it's so hard for families to properly care for an invalid." I don't think we use that word anymore. Places like this make life a little easier for us all. I'm glad I could help. Another book of law. I really would need to pay closer attention to the Book of Laws. I really hope no one's going to die, so hopefully we don't ever need this. Eat the invalids, right? Although with prosthetics, they're not really. I mean, yeah, they're not. They're people, not invalids. But also with prosthetics, they're people again too. So I feel like we don't need any of this. Like, hopefully, no one dies, right? Food's not really a problem. Neither is the medicine because there's only 40 people to look after. And they're not I mean, I suppose their discontent's getting pretty bad. Maybe we should do this. But hey, Thunderdog, how you doing?
New law has passed.
Put it somewhere nice and warm. We're about to get a bunch of calls and shit too, which is really good. Had a shitty Thanksgiving. Yeah. I mean, we don't have Thanksgiving here, but I'm on the internet enough to know that this is like a tumultuous time for American families, is all I'll say. I get it. All right. This and Christmas. Yeah, and they're like bookends for each. They're like bookends of like the most arguey family time of the year. Like it just starts at Thanksgiving and ends basically by New Year's Eve. Everyone's just sick of each other, more so than normal. That scout's now faster. I wonder if that works immediately. Hope so. But we've learned some things from. Well, I don't know where you probably didn't see, but we survived the winter on our new home, like by the skin of our teeth. Like our discontent bar was full. People were riding. We had no food left for like 3 days, and like it was so close, but we managed to do it. But we've learned a lot, and I've certainly learned we need to build more workshops. But yes, the first scenario, well, the story went pretty well. Not pretty well. We succeeded. Sounds like the US. Yeah, right? Alright, what are we researching now? Feel like we're pretty close to... maybe this one, and then we'll start working on the generator. Now we can send them back out. Let's go out here. I read that Australia just banned social... yeah. It's funny that, like, now that it's been passed, it's like a thing in the global news, but it's been talked about. Yeah, they've been talking about it for a month here, and it's just dumb. Like, it's just so dumb. There's no way. It's very similar to a law that they passed in Australia like 10 years ago called the, like, I don't know, they called it, it was like the Great Firewall or something, and it was supposed to like be essentially the same thing, but for like a bunch of other stuff, right? Malactors from foreign sources, and it's just the most useless thing ever. It basically blocks Pirate Bay, and that's it. And this, everyone, pretty much anyone who knows what they're talking about, especially a lot of people in the IT era, like industries, I basically looked at this and been like, this is classic politicians who don't know what they're doing, signing laws and not really understanding the effects of it. Oh, it will end up being toothless because how do you implement this? Like like you either introduce like a digital ID, which is what they really want to do. I think that's what their plan is. They want to introduce a digital ID. So basically, to get on the internet, you need to use a government document to prove that you're Australian, right? But no one's going to do that. No one who doesn't understand how a VPN works, which is everybody, is going to do that. And so it's either going to make the internet fucking terrible, or they just won't end up. It'll just be, yeah, toothless law. It's dumb. It's just another classic example of politicians who don't understand what they're signing. They're just like, oh yeah, it's for the kids. It's to protect the kids, and then they don't realize that this is going to do nothing to protect kids. Like, as if kids are not going to work out how to get around an under 16 social media ban. It's just dumb. It's just so dumb. Anywho, all it does is make Australia look really dumb and backwards. Which is, yeah, don't even get me started. All right, so we have the cause. We need the wood. We need some wood to start making automatons. Because as soon as we can make one, we can put it in the wood, and then it can just make a lot of automatons. So, where are my automatons? Oh, one's idle. Great. You can just go in there now. Seems like it would be a better idea to better 100%. And a lot of the commentary that I've seen around this have used the analogy of the ocean, which in Australia is it's a big part of our culture because the ocean is it's dangerous everywhere, right? But in Australia in particular, it's very dangerous because of the rips. People come here all the time and just drown. Tourists come here all the time and just drown because they just don't understand that, like, the ocean's dangerous as fuck, right? And so it's a very common thread in Australian culture to understand how dangerous the beach is, right? You've got surf lifesavers on pretty much any popular beach in Australia. Like, you'll go there and you'll see the surf lifesavers, right? And the analogy that they always give is like, this is like banning people from going in the ocean if they're under 16. Instead of teaching people how to swim and just swim between the, like, surf life-saving flags, you're just saying, well, no one under 16 can swim at the beach. And if you want to swim at the beach and you're over 16, you need to prove you're 16 to swim at the beach. And it's just like, when you put it in that context, you're like, this is the dumbest shit ever. Like, so you're saying, if I want to go to the beach, I have to take my driver's license to show someone I'm 16 to go for a swim. Like, it's insane. But you're exactly right. It is a better idea to regulate social media and just teach kids the dangers of social media. And have parents who actually parent their kids properly might also be a great start. Right, so we need to save up 100 wood first. Because we also want to build another coal mine. Well, actually, our coal's looking pretty good. It won't be good here. We are slightly losing. But by the time that's actually a problem, we should have another coal miner. What I'm hearing between the lines is we should build another workshop. And somewhere smart too, not up here. Because I'm pretty sure that gets the heat from that hub. It doesn't. Okay, but let's not build another one in that spot, because that would be dumb. Let's put it here, where it's going to get warmed by this. We use a flag system on our beaches here. When the conditions are bad, it's actually legal to go in the water. Yeah, okay. It's not like that here. It's never illegal to go in the water. It's just, again, there's like a thread in Australian culture that everyone sort of understands this. That, like, if the conditions are bad and you don't swim between the flags, like, you're just an idiot. Like, if you die, like, it's your own fault, basically. Which is what it kind of should be. Right. So let's take 5 out of there. Put you back in the factory. Good to see food's not going to be a problem. It's really nice. And I did it too early. Okay. Can you automaton? You can't automaton the factory, though, which is disappointing. We're going to have to wait till tomorrow. Oh, no. We should get one built pretty soon. Most of the beaches don't even have lifeguards. Yeah, I don't know whether that's just a difference in our landscape or just where we are in the Pacific Ocean, but like, yeah, beaches are dangerous as hell. Like, maybe your beaches just aren't that bad, but like ours are full of rips, and they will drag you out to sea and have their way with you, and you will never be seen again. So yeah, pretty much any beach that's remotely popular will have a surf life-saving team on it. Hello. Is someone home? Hello? 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 Well, I'd say someone's home. You're home. You weren't here before. G'day, mate. How are you? Living the dream? Staying nice and cool? He is real cute. He's too cute for his own good. He gets away with a lot of shit. Just carrying on around the house like he owns it. He may as well. Alright, so an exhausted man has just reached our city, badly frostbitten, with a harrowing story to tell. He says he's come from a nearby city called New Manchester. It's inhabited mostly by workers and their families, but their resources are running out and they're in trouble. Fearing the coming storm, they sent a scout team to look for help. He's the sole survivor. He begs us to help his people. I mean, more people wouldn't be too bad. We must find out more. Okay, so let's... We need a coal mine, so we need more wood. More people to eat. Well, yeah. I mean, the Steam cause to build more of this. More people to... I actually didn't think about what you said for a second, and then I just stopped and thought about it. I was just like, oh yeah, I just agreed to eat these people. No, not more people to eat. Bad Thunderhawk. Yes, we need... What is it? 25. Oh, they've already got here. Okay. Group of survivors to reach our city. They're tired and they'll need a place to rest, bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention. They are... But they are ready to lend a hand however they can. I'm assuming they're not all engineers, right? Yeah, they're just regular old... Oh, great. They're all sick and dying. Very cool. Oh my god, did that just undo it? I bet you that was almost done too. No, but we'll take the people. I guess the question is... Saving the messenger. Captain, the man who arrived from New Manchester is in critical condition. If he doesn't get help right away, he'll die. He'll be our only chance to learn more about the city. Let's hope we can save him. Only thinking about... Yeah, you got me. I've been hiding my cannibalism so well for months and months. You finally tripped me up. Yum. Right. Put them in there. Where are all our engineers? Medicine. Cooking, medicine. Actually, yeah, we can take... I know. They're all injured. Medicine, medicine, cooking, research, research, research. So take further 3 out of there. Research. And we need to build another coal mine. We need 5 wood. So some of the people are restless. They argue that with the storm closing in, we won't be able to succeed in our mission to help New Manchester at the same time. Understand it's a difficult decision, but they want to know what your priority will be when we have to choose. So I can choose between discontent will rise and hope will fall. We can't abandon people in need. Come on. Come on, guys. Get real. Coal mining optimization. Nice. Okay, so where can you go? It's going to make the best. Yeah, I know. But like I can't not do it. I have to be the good guy. I have to play the good team. So we're going to put you in there when you're constructed. Okay. One of our people is facing death, but he's still refusing amputation. I don't understand this scenario. Keeps extreme and he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg and he won't change his mind even though gangrene will kill him. Well, I'm assuming we can get amputees back, right? So cut his leg off. Off with his leg. So there's 3 in here. So we might actually build 3 of these to get these people back. I think we need to start really considering some of these generator upgrades. Because gonna need them. And that, I think we should go generator upgrades and then the infirmary. We need 20. We need 20. Because we can put one of these automatons in the infirmary and it will make our medical problems a lot better. You're losing that leg, buddy. Uh-huh. 3 engineers too. That's not good. So they should all come back. Should get our 3 engineers back. What am I supposed to do with this one worker? Come on, wood. I suppose. Oh no, it's an automaton. Oh, that's right. He's supposed to go in here. They should build this in free time. I love how it's called free time. Building time. Guys. Alright. Automaton. And then once we have 100 wood, we'll build Theory's autonomous. Excellent work. The seedling arcs are now being safely maintained by the automatons. Critical operations secured, and we still have time to spare before the storm hits. Hope rises. If we're to have a shot at surviving, we have to gather as many supplies as we can. Yeah, Jesus, God. We only just made it through the last storm. Okay. So I think we can destroy this, right? Get our 12 wood back. Yep. So yeah, we're way overproducing. That's fine. Then once we have 100 wood, build one of these. Oh, just in time for shift work too.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
And a public house. That'll keep people happy.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
We need infirmary. We need 30 wood. So this automaton we're building will go into this infirmary. We need some more we need some more wood. It's got 12 wood. Yeah. Look at our little dudes working away. Good on him. Infirmary research.
Go rest all who can.
We need more fucking wood. More steam cores though. Shuttle must have been built for some important person or a very small group. Whoever was supposed to live here never showed up. The supplies were untouched. So before, when I said that the stone ship was a bait and I called its bluff, that was the exact opposite. I couldn't have been more wrong. So I guess you can come back with these and then we can go do our mission. Oh, we need to build a public house too. With the wood we don't have. 20 wood. I guess we just build this somewhere where it's kind of hard to tell. Let's build it there. I don't think this needs to be employmented either. Employmented. Christ. I think it needs employees in it. I reckon we're on the... Oh, we probably should do... Yeah, should do something. Temperature of all heat zones by 2 when they're generators. Okay, we need to build the infirmary and then we need to put one of these on, I think. Probably... Generator rage. We didn't build that infirmary, right? We built the public house instead. Again, ideally we'd build this somewhere. I mean, that's right there. That should be nice and heated by the steam hub, right? And then I think we should save up 100 wood here. Note was left for the doctor to perform the amputation on the front. Patient reads, "Thank you. I was in terrible pain and blinded by fear. My choice would have doomed me. I may be without a limb now, but I'll live." Ah, okay. we should probably build one. One fake limb. And one dude just collecting all that wood. And there's no free automatons now. Okay. But the next one's going to go in here.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
Okay, so you're all still chilly. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty tough. So that's going to need these on. I don't think any of these need to be heated. Take you off that. We don't lose anyone to frostbite.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
We put you. Just have you make food. Ah, this public house does need people. Okay. There's no one in here, so we don't need anyone. Yeah, they're gonna be real pissed. So we'll turn them on. Turn that on for them. I think everyone else is good. Everything else is chilly and above. We need a research. Ah, the cookhouse insulation. Okay. I would wonder why this is over here, because I keep getting hothouse and cookhouse confused. I feel like a lot of these can be resolved by one singular upgrade over here. Let's do that. Where are we at with our consumption? Awesome. So once we put it into overdrive, we're going to start losing, but we've got enough here. Shouldn't be a problem. Other than the fact that we just did that upgrade. We just always need more wood. The only upgrades I do can do that are just steel. That would be fucking great. Oh yeah. 25%. Shit, yeah. That's actually what we need. Genuinely. Food and cause. Perfect. We managed to treat the messenger from New Manchester. He's made a full recovery. Thank you. If I'd been in New Manchester, I'd have died. We don't have the means to treat such deep frostbite. His city seems to be dangerously underdeveloped. Not sure why that would fill you with hope. Okay. We should try and... it tells you what to do. We'll build 5 houses. Expand all expeditions. Gather 8,000 coal. All right. So we got to start stockpiling. You know what we should do, maybe? Where are all these people? Well, if we've got an automaton in an infirmary, we can probably take these people out. gives us 5. So let's... Not one's a worker. Okay. Hello.
Hello, we
Hello.
have stockpiles of those.
Stockpile some bergs? Yeah. So this one worker is actually useless. Actually fucking useless. Can't kill him then. Okay.
Off with his head. mate.
Off with his head. I think research is going so well, we can probably take a researcher away. Oh shit. I'll finish at 7:30. Okay. 12 minutes. 12 minutes to get this done. We can do it. We're never going to have enough wood. That helps.
The shift is ending.
See if we can find any other steel-only upgrades. Steam sawmill? Yeah. I'm assuming we can take that. Book of Law. I keep forgetting to do this. House of Pleasure, because this requires us... No. We don't want Hope to... Whereas this requires literally nothing of us. So, let's do that one.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Wood. Nice. Make an automaton. Thing we need to do now is build a bunch of resource depots.
Brace yourselves. Home is coming.
Alright, so overdrive. On. Oh. Cool. So if we need 500 food, that should take us to 600. And if we need 8,000 coal, I'm assuming somewhere it would tell us what our maximum... Okay, so we're just going to need a lot of depots. Which I think once we've done this, we should start doing this. We can change them to large resource depots. We probably should have done that before. More wood. That takes us to 3,600. We're gonna, yeah. So maybe we should work on this and this first. 100 wood. Okay, so we need to save up 100 wood for that. Why isn't this? I'm glad the automatons build shit.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
This vehicle belonged to the members of an expedition from New Manchester. It was clearly too heavy for the ice it rolled over. Using it was pure suicide. Okay. Cool. I feel like we just need to keep following the storyline, right? Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach. Okay. We have to try and do this before the storm gets here. This, yeah, should increase our... We're just going to make sure there's enough at the start. Right, we can turn that off. Turn that off, turn that off. Wait for them to take their pound of flesh, and then we can steam sawmill. This needs 100 wood. I mean, 50% more will help too. Yeah, that's not great. Okay, that's not very good at all. We might need to turn off some of these heaters. It's very cold, so we can't do that. Five of our people died. Ah. Right. Oops. Yeah, I know it's cold. We need more coal. So this is going to be this cold for a while. Got it. Dimly glowing generator stands in the middle of a shanty town. There are so many people here, too many. They look sick, underfed, and most of them don't have a proper roof over their heads. Nothing can save them from the storm except us. We'll try to help them, but like... probably won't. We probably won't. We need to build the 5 houses too. Shit. Found new Manchester, but its people are lacking almost everything it needed to survive. We can try to help them, but only automatons will be able to carry supplies across Windsat Wasteland to them. I want to help them survive the storm. First, we need construction materials, wood and steel to build shelters. This is the beginning. They will need much more. I don't know if we'll have time for that, my friends.
The work shift starts.
Steam coal mine. So this goes from 240 to 600. That'll be a huge increase.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
We need you. Sorry. Oh, you have to do it individually. Jesus. What about people has died? God. Go.
New law. A new law has passed.
This is the first emergency shift I've used in this entire game, and they've already cracked it. I mean, it's close to the start of the workday anyway. This guy is literally just a mouth to feed. I have nothing for him to do. Build a cemetery. Whatever. Oh, so much wood. Yeah. One automaton. And then we'll build a thumper. The warmest we can build this. Yeah. Hope rises. You're probably not gonna make it back, right? Let's go there and see if there's anything. Otherwise, we'll disband it next time, I think.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Coal mine. Theme coal mine. That's not maybe you shouldn't have built them at the same time. There we go. Once this gets online. Okay. Okay, so in a couple of days, we'll be getting pretty close to 8,000. Got one dude in it. So as long as that's heating, right? So as long as that's heating more than 4 buildings, it's better to have the hub on than all the heaters. Really begs the question why we haven't done this. Much smarter. Whereas this one's not worth it. Research. What else? What else? What else? What space do we have? So if we need another space for another 3,050, we can just build 3 more of these. I mean, it'd be nice if we could do 2, but it's not going to let us do that. Are we building this yet? Gotta wait for the steel.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
You're building that. And now we can build our... How many wood upgrades we can do? So we have 10. So we just need more coal. Just finished all 6 scenarios in Frostbite with DLC. This is by far one of the best strategies I've played. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Hey, Captain Morgan, how you doing? You came just in time for me to have to stop because we have to go get dinner, which is unfortunate timing for you. But yes, I agree. Well, I'm only on the second one. Arnie finished the New Hope. I keep calling it a New Hope like it's a Star Wars movie. A New Home. I only just finished a New Home at the start of the stream like a couple of hours ago, and it was very, very dicey. Like, I probably shouldn't have gotten away with it, but I did. So, but yes, it's very good. I'm very much looking forward to playing number 2 too. So, like, once I've done all the scenarios, I'm probably going to play number 2. It should be good. What do you say? Well, because I've read a couple of different opinions. Would you say that A New Home is the hardest one? Or would you say... Like, is that, do you reckon the story is the hardest one, or do you think there's another one that's harder? If you're not going to build any more automatons, we might take you out for now. Put you in research. Can always just put you back. We do need more steel. We need to build another automaton, but we... we're gonna have to wait for that steel to happen. So nothing. I wonder if it's worth going for this. And then we'll send them back. This is gonna be dicey, but I'd say 3, 4, 5, 6 scenarios are harder, especially if you play not on normal. Second scenario is easiest. DLC scenarios are hardest. No, that's right. Your English is fine. So is this the second scenario or the first scenario? This is a second. Okay, so this is the oh great. So this is the easiest one that I'm struggling with. Great. Good to know. We need to build 2 more of these too. Steel's really going to be a problem, huh? I wonder if I really do need this much coal. That's a lot. Like, that's a lot. This is really going to be a race against time to get back. Probably pushed it a bit far, huh? I'm assuming they've got to get back before this time, so they should make it. There's no way to make this better. Oh, that's right, the charcoal kiln. Yeah, that'll be good for us actually. We are making quite a lot of wood, which we don't need.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
It's 30 steel though. We'll build one. Hey, thanks for the follow, Captain Morgan. I appreciate it. So we can start filling this up a little bit, and then once this gets back, we shouldn't have to make 1 more and an automaton. Because I think we got enough food, we could probably take one of the automatons out of, say, this. And have it work the kiln. Or, like, once we can take the research people out. Speaking of that, 33% more coal. Nice. I mean, we're getting up there. Especially once this... What can we take out of? I feel like... I'll probably take these out. The automaton in the infirmary seems to be doing a good enough job. No, we don't want the medical post. We want it in the kiln.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
How are you How are you hungry? We're literally full. We got too much food. The guy. Okay, so they made it back in time. That's good. So, might take you out. Put you in the factory. Want to switch a World Chess Champion match, which starts soon. Have a good time. You'll be okay with normal difficulty. You would. You probably should try hard for 1 more immersion. Yeah, okay. Well, like I said, thanks for the thanks for the follow, and I appreciate you coming by. Thank you. Well, I'm about to finish anyway, so you're not going to miss anything. Okay, that is actually a good quote. I probably should stop or else I'm going to get in real trouble. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follows, everybody. Hermetic Chemist and Captain Morgan, I appreciate it. I'll be back not tomorrow, because tomorrow is Saturday. I'll be back on Monday, and we'll be playing this scenario. So, and we'll probably finish it. Hopefully, we'll survive the winter. We'll finish it off. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it as always. I'll be back on Monday. I might do some over the weekend, but it might not be this. But I'll see how I go. But have a good weekend. Have a good Thanksgiving for those that hasn't happened to yet already, and it happens to you. So, but yes, stay safe, everyone.